Hello. I've already proven that God is against sin, and I've asked God to respond back through weather events, such as stopping the hail and stopping the rain. So I have that recorded on my phone, God stopping the hail and the rain while not continuing in sin. And I'll continue to ask God to stop the hail and the rain over and over and over again. I'll record it. I will hopefully, with the governor and the president of the United States, that I can, if it's hailing especially, while not continuing in sin, and I say that God's the I am, the one who sent Jesus Christ, the Son of God and a prophet, they're separate, not one and the same. Jesus Christ is just below God the Father, I am. And proving that that Jesus is not a God from the New Testament, that there's 60 plus translations, and the majority of the translations will say that he's not God. And even if it does, I've already proven that Jesus is not a God. You can make fun of God, Jesus, for an entire year while not continuing in sin, and nothing bad will happen in your life. The three gods in one, Jesus is God. So, including the God love Jesus. So I've proven that he doesn't exist. So if I could talk to the governor and the president of the United States and prove that God's stopping the rain, and especially the hailstorm, over and over again, then that will raise their confidence that what I'm saying are facts about how God responds back. So I need them to let me do this. So, especially if it rains, especially when it hails. So maybe if it's snowing, I can ask God to stop the snowing. So while not continuing in sin, but I really need them to respond back to me, and the governor too. I could probably go to the state capitol and prove it to the governor. So God is against sin. I've proven that God is against sin, all the sin. So there's a correlation, as I stated in my other videos. And I'm not crazy. These are facts about how God responds back. So just focus on God and observe in your life, if you listen to me, are the frequencies and intensities of bad events in your life less than when you were believing in the God of Jesus, or the three gods in one Jesus, or God Jesus. Just start all over. I'm not crazy. So I really need to prove this to the governor, and once I prove it to him a few times that God is responding back, So these are in the prophecies. I'll reach the governor, so I'm not crazy. These are facts about how God responds back. I've discussed this before, and I will continue to preach this. I've proven this, that God is against sin, and we really need to obey God. And look at these facts. So the president and the governors of the United States, and all the countries in the world need to look at these facts about how God responds back. So I'm not crazy. But I think that they will not listen to me. But I'll continue to prove that God is stopping these weather events. So once I prove that, and a couple of those prophecies that I've had before, that I've recorded in the Word document with the modified date, they've actually came true. So 2 prophecies have already came true, and I show the modified date on the Word document, and I'm not crazy. I will continue to prove that God can respond back. So I'll prove these prophecies from God, in that he's the I am, from Exodus 3:14. He sent Jesus Christ, the Son of God and a prophet. They're separate, not one and the same. And Jesus Christ is just below God the Father, I am. God, from Exodus 3:14, brought the Israelites out of slavery. And yeah, I'll continue to prove this. So. Yeah. Over and over again. I'm not crazy. You gotta stop continuing to sin. So. And then God will set you, your country, high above all the nations on earth. So. But who will listen to me? These are facts that I'm giving, and then they'll argue with me that even though these are facts about how God responds back, like I love Christians and other people. So I will continue to give the facts about how God responds back. These are facts. I will continue to prove this over and over and over again. Over and over and over and over again. I will have God respond back. So I'm God's servant, from Isaiah 42. And once enough of these prophecies come true from God, these are bad events, death, and disasters prophecies from God in the future, and I'll show the modified date. And over and over again. And then I'll prove that I am Elijah the prophet. And I will continue to give the facts. So, yeah, thanks. I will continue to give the facts about how God responds back.